Thank you. Thank you. Actually, what's much more important than the Red Sox winning is after my presentation, there's more beer available. So I'm Adam with Spiro. We are, Spiro takes its name not from a disgraced vice president of the United States, from the Latin word spirare. Spirare means to breathe. And we're breathing new life into a decrepit old technology called CRM. How many people here are familiar with CRM? Just about everybody. I was at a conference last week, an insurance conference. I asked people how many people there liked their CRM. Somebody threw something at me. If you do a graph, or two, of business application spending on one chart and how much people hate it on the other chart, CRM is top right quadrant of hate. I think the only thing that people hate more than CRM is maybe going to the dentist. Are there any dentists here? I'm really sorry if there are. No. Okay, good. So, you know, before starting Spiro, I started a company that I built to be one of the largest Salesforce.com consulting partners worldwide. We worked with MetLife. We worked with Charles Schwab. We worked with Bose. We worked with Staples. And in a typical Salesforce.com customer, 18% of their salespeople regularly use CRM. 18%. And I'm talking monthly. What's the problem? Salespeople find that CRM does nothing for them. Rob, it's like being in a bad relationship. All the CRM does is take, and it doesn't give anything back. Now, a funny thing happened to me. I built up this company. We had 150 people. I sold it in 2012, did really well, and for like the first time in about 10 years, I was able to go to the movies. I went to this movie called Her. Has anybody seen the movie Her here? All right, thank you, in the back. So I'm watching this movie, and Joaquin Phoenix downloads onto his phone a new operating system that guides him through his life. It tells him what to do. It helps him with his day, and he falls in love with it. It was played by the voice of Scarlett Johansson. And I'm watching this movie, and I'm saying to myself, that's what salespeople need. They don't need Salesforce. They need Scarlett Johansson telling them what to do all day. And it was a vision that we had. Why can't your CRM just watch in the background everything that's happening and guide you through your day to make your sales much more effective? And friends, that's what we've built. $5 million later, we've built a CRM that's powered by artificial intelligence. It's connected to your email. So, Miss, how does it help you be more productive as a salesperson? Imagine if it read your email. It could prompt you exactly when to get back to people and knowing the best time to call them. How about it listens to your phone calls and take notes for you? How about it looks at your forecast and automatically says, this deal is better than that deal, so your sales manager doesn't even have to ask you about it? And what happens if it had a user interface that you didn't even have to use it? All you had to do was email it and ask it a question or tell it to do something or even speak to it, and it would just do it for you. That's the next generation of CRM. And for the people who ask, you know, how did we get 150 customers on this platform in 18 months of selling it? It's because when we show it to people, they love it. And it's something that salespeople actually use, mostly because we've eliminated the need for them to use it. So let me show you a quick demo of what Spiro looks like here. Sorry, I'm not really used to a Windows machine, so. Excellent. And thank you to all the other presenters who didn't log me out. So at one level, Spiro looks like a CRM system with a couple of differences. Instead of being a big list of everything you could possibly do within it, Spiro is producing a feed of everybody that the sales team should be calling and following up with during the day. And when it gives you a recommendation to call Jason here, all I need to do is go ahead and click on his phone number. You know, it makes a call to him. Unfortunately, I'm not set up to calling from this account, but it makes the call to him. It's recording the call if that's what you wanted to do, and then it asks you exactly what happened. You can just say the call went good. You can type some notes. You can hit save. You can set a next step automatically, and the next steps that it's recommending to you are context sensitive. So let's say you set a follow-up, and you just kind of move on to the next thing. And then Spiro will automatically move you on to the next recommendation that it's doing. And it has, I've got 1 minute left, so it's going to give you prompts for the right emails in the right situations. And so you can see if you click the send email button, it'll give you a couple different options there. And over here in email, like I was talking about earlier, and I've done a couple of examples, if you email Spiro and you say, hey, what did Gus do, who's a salesperson on the team, Spiro will email you back with the answer. You can ask Spiro for, you know, what's going on in my pipeline. It'll give you the full report. You can say what's going on with a contact or, you know, update this opportunity, et cetera. So at a very high level, that's Spiro. If you'd like to see a demo of how it might work in your organization, we offer a free demo at spiro.ai/demo, or you can talk to one of the many fine-looking gentlemen and ladies who are sitting in the row back here. All right, thank you. All right, well, let's start with the first one.
I'm not going to ask them all. Can I manipulate what it recommends? So let's say it wants to recommend something for me, and I maybe don't want to do that, and I want to go to something else first because somebody called me that isn't logged there, and I know that's going to be hotter. Can I do that?
Yeah, first of all, the question was, what if the sales rep wants to do something that isn't exactly what the recommendation is? And you can teach the system about which contacts are more important, which your accounts are more important, and it's watching what you're doing to come up with better and better recommendations. Just so you know, we trained the machine learning in the product on 16,000 salespeople for a year to get the algorithms right in, and the algorithms are self-correcting because it learns your sales cycle, your average deal size, and everything that goes into your selling. Plus, we have voice over IP calling integrated with it. So if you get a call from somebody inbound, Spiro is going to know that you got that call from that person who didn't pick it up, and it's going to say you should call them back. So we're trying to make all of these things super easy for you. Okay, I'm looking this way, so ma'am?
I don't want to take up everybody else. The recording.
Yes.
With everything about privacy and recording phone calls, it's not, I assume it's not recording the other side, it's only recording you?
No, you have the option to record both yourself as well as the other end of the phone, and in 47 states, we still have 50 in the US, right? 47 states in the United States, you're allowed to do that with one-party consent, and in 3 states, including Massachusetts, you should not be recording people without 2-party consent, although our attorneys are looking into the different aspects of that. And you have more questions, happy to take them after. Let's get some other people in here. Sir.
So I'll build on that one. I've got a cyber, so on one hand, it's very cool. I absolutely want to use it.
There's no other hand, sir.
Yes, there is.
All right.
On this hand, cybersecurity background, watching a enormous number of companies get hacked into, even have all of our email, all of our phone conversations, that wealth of data you have on not just our sales cycle, but everything else going on in our company is tremendously valuable. So A, how do you protect it? And B, what assurances do you give us that you're not going to use that data for some other purpose?
Well, so the 2 different questions. How do we make sure that we don't get hacked into? Because this is obviously so valuable that every hacker in Eastern Europe today is trying to get into it. First of all, we have a very strict security regimen. We've been vetted by customers of ours like Comcast, Singapore Telecom, and big companies with big security. So we're happy to go through all of our security clearances for you. We built the whole platform on Heroku, which is a layer on top of Amazon Web Services because it has enhanced security for it. We have full transcription, everywhere within the product. So from a security perspective, we're very secure. The second part of your question is out of my mind.
So if we decide that we want terminated services, you'll delete all that data?
We'll delete all that data. We'll provide it back to you, absolutely. It's all published in our terms of services.
Okay.
Anybody down this way? Sir.
Do you have an answer to HubSpot free for type sales?
So HubSpot has a very good free CRM for up to 5 salespeople, and if your sales team is less than 5 people and they prefer semi-adequate CRM, I definitely highly recommend it. It's a fine product. It doesn't scale well. We have switched about 20 companies off of it because it's just not good for larger customers. Our customers tend to be larger companies that are working with Spiro. Sir?
Where are you in fundraising?
We've raised about $5 million so far. We're planning on raising another $5 to $10 million next year. We have 17 employees here in Europe. We have 9 engineers in Eastern Europe. We're planning on doubling headcount in the next 9 months. Ma'am in the back. My friend said that I have high emotional intelligence, but we do not at this moment do semantic analysis of conversations in the product, although it is on the roadmap for us to do in the near future. Looking this way. Going once. All right, well, drinks.